Entering at 2-2, Liberty looking to bounce back after being swept by Emmaus, and Northampton aiming for their third win in a row last night. Gwen Begley has that recap.
So far, so good for the Canes in the first set, tied at 4. They go on a 4-point run, then a 5-point run, up 11-6. There's a few aces during that time. Moses Amwega had a few. Then it's Daniel Kurtz with the finish to take the first, 25-19. Northampton handles the second, much like Liberty handled the first, getting into their stride. 7 straight points for the Concrete Kids puts them up 19-9. Strong up front, Nick Lessig with the block and the kill there. Brandon Caffrey then puts on the finishing touches to tie at 1 apiece, 25-15. After taking the third set, Northampton has a chance to win it here in the fourth, but Liberty has other plans. The Hurricanes take their first lead since the first set, and they'll keep it until Caffrey slams one home to tie the set at 17. There will be 4 more ties, the last at 24 apiece. Carson Keefe pulls the Kids ahead, and they hang on for the 27-25 set win. Caffrey and Keefe both had 14 kills. Kyle Whiteman with 34 assists as they take the 3-1 match win.
Yeah, after the first set, we were getting a little nervous, but nothing fazed us. We just kept pushing. Then we finished off with 3 sets right there. The crowd really kept me energized, and I just kept pushing. Knew I had to keep focus, and I kept consistency.
In between sets, we kind of we got a good time to come together and talk about with our team and our coaches, and we really just had an amazing trust in our players, and just all around we had a great time. And once we got into that click, we started moving as a team, and everything just started coming together.
I wasn't worried about them after that first set loss. I knew that they weren't doing the things that we needed them to do, which was talking and just being all in as a team. Once they settled in, I knew that we would be okay. Every time out that they took or we took was just reminding them of who they are, and that they've come to a new level, and that they're not going to get it done alone, that they're going to get it done together. I wasn't worried at all. My assistant Travis was not worried at all. We just knew that as long as they fought hard together, they were going to come out on top.
This is the hardest team that we ever played, and this was going into be the best match, and we really put that to the test, and we had a great time.
Northampton earns their 3rd straight win, their first in the EPC. They're going to stick with league play, taking on Pocono Mountain West on Friday. As for Liberty, they're going to try and shake this one off, head out of the Valley to take on Pennsbury. Reporting from Northampton High School, I'm Gwen Begley for 2 Sports.
And if Northampton can win their 4th in a row, as Gwen mentioned, on Friday night, potentially carry a nice little streak into 4-0 Parkland on Tuesday. That'll be a fun matchup.
Yes, Concrete Kids making some noise in the EPC early in the season. When we come